for tuning in today to today's episode called The Departing. That's sort of like the movie. If you guys have been around for a while, I think back in the 90s it is. The movie called The Departed. So, while I'm calling this episode The Departing, I have no classy or A-list actors in this episode like the movie did, The Departed. Nope, there's no Nicholson, no DiCaprio, no Damon, or Anthony Anderson, or Wahlberg here. Just me, and from the inspiration of that movie title. Great movie, by the way. But today, I want to talk to you about resilience once again. If you ever reviewed the actor and the curator of this 820 episode, Enterprise, you notice my references and definitions on beauty, presence, fate, purpose, message, for example. And just through this voice and on the observations I desire to commit to and to communicate to you as clearly as I can, with my best courage and less vanity in relaying my current to you in this moment. So, but for today, in this episode, I won't review the previous reference episodes or subtitles or mini-series within the Resilience Library. But I do want to touch on this departing thing. A part of my corporate life a while ago, I served as a sales executive or sales consultant, mostly in services and not so much in the product of the companies. But the focus remained constant whether in product or service sales. In sales, the saying was always be closing. The ABCs, as they used to say. As this relates to my development and daily discovery or self-discovery of resilience, I'm not here to sell you anything or to convince you of the service that I represent. No, I only appear on your radar and within your attention span with a message and for a purpose that I continue to appreciate for myself and for my Creator first, and then offer to you for your consideration. So you may have noticed that the majority of the 820 episodes last for about 8 minutes and 20 seconds, or 500 seconds, but generally less than 10 minutes. That's all I ask of you within the craziness and the busyness of your day. To listen to reason with, commune with me on the common quality that strengthens us and does not separate or distance us. So while my intentions are fairly clear to me, I hope that short summary makes this easier for you and less painful for the time that you invest in me. But, good news, I am departing now. While I do desire to make good on my guarantee with every 820 dispatch, that guarantee to change your perspective on this present moment. I know and I can appreciate that I do that. Even after you have listened to a handful of episodes, you may not feel convinced or convicted to follow this guy and into and through resilience. And that's cool. Really it is. But I'm still leaving this discussion anyway. Nothing in this world is permanent. or even the past or the future you can never access, as well as this present moment. This present moment that I promise to change for you only in your perspective and for your own self-discovery of your own presence, your defined beauty, your own desire, discipline, and drive. But even that exercise, that effort is not permanent. Those aspects, this moment, you, me, that all must evolve. All of it must evolve. Wait, let me take that back. This moment that we're in right now will evolve with or without you. This moment will evolve with or without me. I just presume that you do wish to move forward and with some measure of progress. Yeah, and perfect. I gotta throw that in. Remember, perfect means complete or in the process of completing. So I presume that you do wish to move forward with some measure of progress and perfect. Progress meaning how much you remain aware in defining your best in each moment, at least in over the course of this day that you have in front of you to live. And maybe also as you depart from a reliance on your default history and or tradition. As you depart from a longing for tomorrow or a longing for a fictional future, consider that departing daily activity in the day, in the moment, in the good, in the bad times, in the ugly times. You should always be departing from that. So as you give up that longing for a tomorrow or a fantasy future, as you depart from that used to be mindset, a habit, and you do that, I say welcome. You are now among the departing, and welcome to the present moment. I just love the way that came together today from the movie The Departed and the term today that I'm using for you to consider and put it in your heart. The departing forward, where you can stay in the current and remain in the present. No matter where you are in this world, please remember, it is always 8:20.